Man, oh, what is one thing that you would tell a man to never do?
Well, what I was trying to speak to you about is that the worst thing that a man can do is tell a woman that he loves her. Because once you tell a woman that you love her, a woman's mind is different than a man. They calculate that as they the only one that you love, and that they are yours. Like I say, what I mean, if I had everything else to do all over again, I would want to have associates where we go out, we party, we have a good time, we do whatever we want to do. You understand me? And maybe the next night or whatever. You understand me? You know, uh, I don't have no hold on you. You don't have no hold on me. You understand me? And that way I would like to have my life would be. I would have
Okay,
an associate. I wouldn't have
so you
one
telling me
particular
you
woman.
wouldn't fall in love with any of these women?
No, no. I wouldn't fall in love with no woman. You
With your
understand me?
home here, right now, you'll be content to have all this to yourself
Yes,
and cool.
absolutely. Yes, I would be absolutely content. I would be more happier. You understand me? Yes. Yes, this is the Duke Master, and I'm here with a host today, and this is uh,
Alexander Durrell.
Alex Alexander from Detroit, one of the longtime pimps of Detroit. You understand me? And I'm here to interview him. Mr. Darrell, on the thing about women, how you feel about women. You understand me? And for as your relationships with women.
Well, I accept the fact that I do love women. I need a woman in my life every day. I don't need different women or all tripped out over sex and all that shit. As long as I got me one good woman, I'm cool. I'll be
I
with
see.
one woman forever.
Oh, okay, that's good. I see that. You understand me? Yeah. So back in the day, when you was coming up, you understand me? Did you associate or have a lot of different women? Did you have one
I
particular woman?
I always like at 17, when I was 16, I had one girl all the way up to I was about 33.
I
I
see.
had my first child by her, so I was already groomed with how I knew then that I always had to have my own woman. But
Oh,
yes, again, I wasn't no whore. I never got busted at anything. I kept my home together, but I wasn't no saint. Yeah,
I
I
see.
done my thing. But I was never. I was always about my business and my money over being a whole ass nigga.
Oh, I see. So you was a nerd back then in the days, right?
No, I was the kind of guy that got a lot of money, and you just didn't know I was the one getting the money. That's the kind of motherfucker I was, motherfucker.
Yeah, all right then. I heard that. Yes, we back here, and I'm sorry. I apologize, but I spoke differently, and now we're here with comedian Dale Fry. You understand me? So let me ask you this, here, Mr. Dale Fry, Mr. Comedian Dale Fry. Back in the day, you understand me? What are some of the things that you did during the time you was coming up in Detroit?
Well, I always was a musician first, but when when it was an opportunity, by me growing up in the projects, when it was an opportunity for me to make money that wasn't high risk or something, I took advantage of the opportunity. It was never was I was working and quit it to go do this. It was like at the time I wasn't working and I made some money.
I see, I see. So let me ask you this here. At this period of time, uh, when you're in your prime life, how do you feel about your social life?
Well, I wasn't never a cheating guy anyway, but I did have I did have little honeys around, and I was moving so much product. I really didn't have a social life because I had to be dedicated to what I was doing. It was any time of the night I may have to run and do things, and I had to be responsible for things. So
So
my
let me ask you
social
this
life.
though. Let me ask. Excuse me
Okay.
for cutting you off, but let me ask you this here. What about now? You understand me? What about now
Well,
in this
I left
period?
my social life now.
Yes.
Oh, my social life since I moved, I always was a loner kind of guy. Never did meet a lot of people. But I'm up here in Saginaw, Michigan now, and I'm older now. I have very little friends, like my friend here, Mr. Duke, and I'm fine with it. Most of my family's in Detroit, which is an hour away, and I can go see them anytime I want to. You know, I can be down in an hour. So yeah, my
Yeah.
social life is all, but
I
it's
see.
cool.
I see.
It's cool.
I see. Well, let me ask you this here. Are you interested in being a family man in the future?
Well, goddamn, I'm old now, blood. My family days old. The only family I got is my old lady back at the house.
No, well, that's what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say. Are you ready to give up the single life and become a family man?
Yeah,
For
I feel you on that. I feel, yeah, I'm ready to give up on that.
okay. We're back with comedian Daryl. And this is my question that I asked him, and he didn't quite get it. But my question to you,
Oh
Dale,
man, you gonna sound quite good. Make me
yeah,
look real dumb on
no,
the
no,
motherfucking
no,
video.
no. But my question to you is I know you didn't gave up the singer life, and now how you feel about being getting down to business for giving up your singer life?
Okay,
And you got a
okay.
main squeeze is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah. I got a main squeeze, and I like her a lot, and I was kind of tired of the game anyway, and part of my life, I'm ready to do this.
I can dig
But
that.
I
Well,
don't trust no woman. I
I can
mean,
dig. Well, that's all good and nice, but this one question I do have to ask you is because I know now you're getting up in age and everything like that there.
man,
But
who told you that,
you
man?
understand me? I'm just
No, man.
that's just
You
something
gonna
I'm
you gonna interview
inquiring
me? Who
about.
told you that shit,
I'm just
man?
something I'm inquiring about. You
Okay,
understand me?
man.
But
Don't
let me
don't
ask you this
no
here,
more
Mister.
questions like that on the
Okay,
show, man.
okay, let me ask you this here. How about a family? What about you? What about a family now? You understand? Are you
Man,
interested in having any kids?
man, what the fuck is you talking about, man? That pussy gotta be real nourished. My old ass ain't gonna get no old bitch pregnant. You done lost your motherfucking mind. I don't cheat, but goddamn it, if I got a kid, I've been cheating. Cause it ain't gonna be my whole ass.
I did. I did that, Mr. Comedian there. So, in other words, you're gonna have to adopt. You want to adopt some kids.
Man, I ain't got the patience for a motherfucking rabbit hopping all around everything. Man, I don't want no bird, no fish. I might take up and get the fuck on. I don't want any responsibility.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Okay.
Me and my girl, my next thing. Hey, man, like, you're an interesting guy. Why they gotta call you Mr. Dude? Why you got Mr. Dude on your motherfucking truck in the back plate?
What they call me Mr. Duke because it all started with a young guy I met when I first came to Saginaw, and he said I remind him of John Wayne, and he started calling me Duke, and then as I got off
Is that when
into
you start walking like him?
not necessarily walk like the Duke, you understand me, but then most people that I met, they always gave me that respect, and then that's when they added the Mister onto it, and so I become Mr. Duke.
Yeah, because if anybody know about anything like a Duke is a very important person.
That's true,
And
and
you
then
carry yourself like a Mr. Duke. You're a
well,
real stand-up guy.
well, that's true. I always have tried to carry myself like in a gentleman type manner. You understand me? And when I was coming up,
So do you usually let women run over you like you do now?
no, I don't know. I don't let no woman run over me. If you know me, you know I don't let no woman run over me.
But yes or no? Do you think a little of your magnetism done got a little low? Yes or no? Right now.
No. I don't think it got a little no.
Well, what was
No,
that mark across your head last week?
It might be worn out a little bit, but it ain't got.
You remember when you told me you fell? Who really done that? A Bruce ass mother till I tripped.
Well, I did trip. You understand me? I did trip. You understand me? See, you know. Yes, I did.
Yeah. So, who is Rocky?
Rocky is my best friend. You understand me? He's my little. Come here, Rock. Come on over here, man. Come on. Yeah, this is my main man. You know, this is.
That's
Rock.
Your main man.
This is Rocky.
How long you and Rocky been together?
Oh, we've been together about a year now. You understand me? Say hello, Rock.
How do you talk to Rocky? Let's hear how you talk to Rocky.
No, I'll let Rocky speak to herself. You understand me? Who's that? Is that buddy? Is that buddy? That daddy? That comedy. That comedy, daddy. Yeah, daddy.
That's what Rocky said?
That's what Rocky said.
Oh, man, yeah.
Because, I gave him 3 names. You understand me? His name is Rocky. But then I call him Mickey sometimes. Then I call him John P. Coltrane. Yeah, that call me John P. Coltrane, Daddy. I'm John P. Coltrane, Daddy. I love my daddy.
He love that. Do you think Rocky like that?
Oh yeah, Rocky's the main man. You understand me? He's my best friend, and like I say, I didn't really think I could feel this way about any kind of animal. You know what I'm saying? But I really got close to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is that when me and your relationship as friends start going down the drain?
No.
When you got Rocky?
Me and you always be tight. We always will.
Well,
be
why
tight,
do I feel
me?
like you dumped me, man?
I
When you
didn't
got
dump
Rocky,
you.
man.
You just don't call me.
I don't understand anymore, man.
You don't call me.
You don't
call
need me.
me.
Can Rocky call you? Can Rocky call you?
Yes, Rocky call me. Rocky. What you say, brother, man? Yeah, Daddy. Damn him, Daddy. Damn him. Don't listen to him. You know I love you. Damn him. We don't need him, Daddy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, you crazy motherfucker.
Say, Daddy. Damn. Daddy, you gonna give me some poontangy, Daddy. He gonna give me some poontangy. I ain't gonna have no poontangy. But that lady next door got a little sheepy dog in there, Daddy. Daddy gonna give me some poontangy, Daddy.
So, going back to if you were single and everything was going on and stuff, what is the age limit that you wouldn't mess with, you don't want nobody younger than this and nobody older than that? What is that to you?
I would say the age limit is that I really prefer.
No, that's not what I asked you.
What you say?
I didn't say what you prefer, because if you say prefer, that means what you're used to. We done made a whole new scenario. You singing all that. Everything.
Are you talking about now?
Yeah, like in the state of mind, we back to that. Like, we adding this on to the other video. Right now, I know you don't want, like you say, what I prefer. Well, you preferring because your age group not. But if you can have your choice, because you get your shit, you have your choice. What would be your minimum and your high? Because I know I got one. If I was in your situation,
my minimum would be.
I'd be like 30.
My minimum
to 35. Especially if I'm doing what you said you're doing. I don't want no woman. I want them young, man.
Yeah,
they're not gonna be here that long.
My minimum would be from 29, I say, to 45.
That's good. That's good range. That's good range. That's a good range for me too, really.
Right. Yeah.
But only reason I shorten it is because I know if I'm single, it's like I'm 62. My boblino, what that word is, your excitement, you feeling good. I will want, because I'm young, I want the best of the crop. I don't think I'd go to 40. I go like 29 to, I probably go to 29 to 35 to 40. Yep.
Oh
probably.
yeah, 40.
Yep.
Yeah.
because they not here for to be my woman or have a mentality. They here for entertainment.
Yes,
Wouldn't you
because
agree?
what I look at it is, well, anything below 29 is is they into that too young a crowd. They like still have that kid mentality. You understand
And
me?
that's something you can't
And
tolerate.
that's something I can't tolerate.
Yeah, I agree.
And anything uh, over 40 is they have that too laid back mentality, too, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where
Like what? They don't want to do nothing
they don't
now.
want to do
They
nothing.
dead. Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes. I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey y'all, this your boy Daryl Fry. You gonna hear it right here on my show. I got Mr. Duke here live, and we just kicking about normal things that men talk about, man. It's y'all look at us. Y'all want to say how much for our 4K plan, how long we been on a job, all that stuff. Men don't think like that. Either we love y'all or we don't. Simple
Right
as
on.
that.
Right on. Yeah.
So hey, man, I agree to it. Like if I'm gonna be single, like even right now, if anything happen, your wife die, anything. Now, if something happen, even if a woman don't want me no more, all that, you I have to be in a mentality state to have to face the fact that I'm single now. Everything is about me now. It's like it's almost like a big challenge. It is a big challenge. Do you agree?
I agree with that.
Yeah. And then don't you think if you had all the money, like you can go pay for the apartment tomorrow. I mean, next month be ready and all that. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Ain't got a thing to do with it.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with it.
No.
It's the fact that I got to accept that I'm by myself and I'm single life.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. I do look at it as this way. You understand me? There's two different types, and like I say, it's a woman sort of has a mentality like a child, and you have to be careful because it's nice to be good to a woman, but you can't spoil them because you know what I mean. If you spoil them and try to buy a woman, you understand me? Then what you have then is a woman that now becomes like a little child. They're easy to be spoiled. But if you treat a woman with respect and is good to a woman and basically give her things that she need, something like that, you understand me?
Just look in the camera.
Then at that point, that woman look at you as being supportive to her.
Yeah.
And somebody that she can trust and always be there for her.
Right. So, I agree to this that you always got to put a foot on a woman's neck, meaning not physical, meaning like you have to have some kind of boundary because they will get all out of the pocket, and it will grow in years. Meaning, like you've been with her 15 years, now she has no respect for you. She talk to you anyway. Y'all both locked together. She hates you and blame you for whatever life hurts is.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. You understand? Women.
And then when you get older as a man, it's like that's when you really learn about cheaper to keep her because she become a part of my life and access. She crazy as a motherfucker. I can't deal with it. You just gonna,
Yes. Yeah.
And you ain't about to be trying to get no other chick. It's just like, and that's when a man or a woman has to come inside themselves and learn to make themselves happy and be self-contained. See, you'll no longer chase the monkey because the monkey can never be caught.
That's true.
So that's when you put that peace to start all that energy we do as men to put in hope to see this and that. it's like when you get older, man, you have to start putting that energy in yourself and start getting the best out of life for yourself. What you really like. Don't give a damn what she does. Meaning, meaning you don't never disrespect it. I ain't got nothing to do, but I'm doing what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Whether you like fishing, there's like too. I want you to go down to Detroit with me in August. My nephew having a reception, but I want to get a room.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We go down there. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know?
Yes. I can dig that.
Yeah, because I want to do that with you anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you know he gonna have
it's good to get away. It's good to get away, and sometime and do what men do. You understand, man?
Yeah, man.
Hang together and do different things. Go fishing, do different things, hang out together, or whatever like that. It's just good to get away sometimes.
So, do you think that men, it's very important to each being that men need that from another man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what you're saying is like when they're saying that there's no homosexual type of shit. It's like I know that it's like you have to. It's a man's thing, and women that's never been taught, they don't really know what I be saying. Certain things, it's a man's thing, and a woman can't relate. Some women can't relate to that.
Right. Well,
it ain't got nothing to do with me and you. It's like an alpha male or something with our genes.
Right. Well, the biggest thing here is that everybody should be treated the same, men and women. Men should be able to go out and do their thing, and women can have women night and go out and do.
And they
thing.
need it. Don't you agree to that?
They need.
They need the same thing that how, but they don't want to
Yes.
recognize that men need that.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Right.
You know, women be talking about, look, I'm tired of this. You know, we gotta have a girls' night out. Women need that.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I see with women is that they different things that women don't want you to do, but they'll turn around and do the same thing, and it's okay. But when you do it, there's something wrong with it. They got their mouth stuck out. They want to have something to say about it, but they'll turn around and do the same thing.
I'm gonna ask you this question. They I read too, like it was a question. They said, "Do Arab men hate women?"
Who?
Arab men. You know how they do. They women don't want them to read and all that stuff. Why? And you know, it's like their culture. They don't want to change their culture. They want it to where it's been like that. And then, as the day, it's like, why would you want to do that to anybody?
I really believe that is a culture thing, and it's something that they were raised up to do, and you know what I mean. It's
so you don't have no opinion about it. I feel that way, and I used to feel that way in their form, like because I respect everybody's land, they religion. I respect that. I ain't here to talk about that's wrong. That's not my thing. But I think outside the box, as far as eliminate their religion, eliminate for anybody to do that to anybody. Just eliminate. No, take your mind off of that they're Arab or anything. And if they tell you what they got to do and all that, it's just it's not. It's just terrible.
Oh yeah, that I agree with that.
It's terrible. You know,
with
them bombings was directed straight was where the women was going to school to learn. They don't want them to learn nothing. You know, it's like they make them wear a mask. Just think of the humanity. That's the word I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The humanity of it. You gotta wear a mask all the time. You can't learn nothing. You just have babies shut up. That's why it was on big news. They say, do Arab men hate women? And it looks like it to me. To do a one, that's the last thing a man want to do with a woman.
Yes, that's true too. You know what I'm saying, man? It's something that, like I say, have to be a little more into. You know what I'm saying, man? Because each race of people have a different culture. You understand, man? And it's difficult to speak on one culture and because like I say, each
That's why I
race have
say
a
too.
different
It's
culture.
like I would never disrespect them or nothing like that or nothing.
Yeah,
And I just try to take out all that wiper person. You know they just clean slate, no religion.
yeah.
And if you hear what they go through, then that's not, to me, it's not humane. I
No,
don't care
I don't
you
agree
know,
with
yeah,
that.
that's your list, and that's
Yeah,
their problem. That's why they fighting, because they just keep fighting, and the book was made for that. The Bible was made for they to always fight.
cut it out. Let me ask you. Yes, you back with Mr. Duke, and I'm still here with comedian Daryl. And we were just on a topic that he was speaking to me about, and I just wanted to really know his opinion, his concerns about it. You understand? I mean, we were speaking about the things over in Israel where they doing a lot of fighting and a lot of bombing and a lot of war going on,
Hmm.
and how they
Don't want the women
how
to
they
read or nothing.
treat their women people, women folks. You understand, man? Where women have to wear different veils and they want to be in command of their women folks like that. But my main thing about this here, my main thing about this here is I want to speak about is is what do you feel, because each culture, you understand me? What do you feel when you're speaking of different culture about different things that have changed within each culture? And when I speak about that, I'm talking about uh, men and women. How now you got more women working than you do men. You understand me? Which basically changed the dynamic of it.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Change the
of
dynamic
our culture,
of the culture.
and who becomes the
Who
strongest
becomes the head of the household?
household. Yes, yes,
Right.
sir.
You
Yes, sir.
understand me? This is what
Yes,
I
sir.
want to speak about. You understand how you feel about that? You understand me? And how you feel that these changes have made and should have been made and whatever.
Well, I do agree to that, and it goes back to this. This is my theory: is that, see, if you can eliminate the man, you can easily control the woman by a number of things. First, her emotions. Second, that she's gonna be kids, bearing kids. She just like any other mama bear, any other animal take their cubs, and she will rather have anything for her favor and for them kids. She would eliminate anything, you know, and that's where just the division came up, where they cut the men out of it, you know.
Hmm.
And the best way to conquer anybody is to divide them.
Right. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. You understand me? Let me ask you this question, Mr. Darrell. You understand me? Do you think that it was a deliberate act, a deliberate thing, whereby whereby uh, uh, people was designed to put women in this
Yes,
category?
yes,
In this category?
yes, yes,
Yes. Okay. I
yes.
see. Yes. Okay.
It's systematic. What they call it, systematic. It's another word for it. I don't know
Yeah.
what they call it,
Okay.
but it is systematic. It's like they do changes in 10 to 20 years, maybe 20 to 30 years.
Right. Yeah.
So, and it's like any mission that you try to accomplish, it's not about how long it takes you to accomplish it,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you accomplish
As long as you accomplish that mission, yes,
it.
I
Yes.
agree with that. Yeah.
And if
I see.
it's like if they have a
Mm-hmm.
plan, and it's like any other animal, like a dog or anything, if you put them in an environment to feed them at a certain time, to do this for them at a certain time, and depend on, it's just like any other animal. That's what they that's what they would do, and you know every little response that they're gonna do before they
Yes,
do it.
yes. Let me ask you this, Mr. Darrell. You know, I mean, you come up uh, in the 60s and 70s and stuff like that. Let me ask you this here about your feeling on uh, freedom of speech. Let me ask you about freedom of speech here. You know, because it seems like things have been changed whereby people can say this and people can say that, and you understand me. But what I really want to know is how you feel about certain things that people can say, and should they be able to get away with it, or should they be limited to what they can say?
That's a good question. That's a beautiful question. Thank you, man. That's why I like to be here on your show, man.
Yeah.
You really hit the heart of things that really mean something,
Hmm.
you know. And I think people need to be limited because that's how hatred, kindness, you can't allow. It's freedom of speech, yeah. If you have your followers and all that, you know what I mean. You
Hmm.
can't stop that. That's what go. But you can't. It's it's like two people do it. It's just terrible right now, man. It's
Right.
just
Yes.
terrible, man. It's like can't nobody really say anything about how they feel about anything.
Right. Yes. That's
If
true.
you anybody, they're gonna attack you.
Yeah.
I don't like Nike gym shoes. They hurt my feet. Oh, now you have a problem.
Right. Yes.
And that part of freedom of free speech, that's where it's all distorted. Like,
Right. Yeah. Let me ask you this question here, because this is something that I've often thought about, and I see that where there's a lot of problems being done. Because I remember when I was coming up as a youngster, and I remember you could you could give a young lady a compliment. You understand me? And that's all it was. It was just a compliment. You understand me? Uh, but now it's certain things that you can say to people that now they take a in a offensive mode. You know what I mean? Now they want to try to challenge you and to say that this is sexual harassment. So how you feel about this?
I mean, like, too, like, once you become a grown ass man, there's certain shit a grown ass man ain't gonna say. Young people say anything, you know. I mean, when I was young, so I'm not saying that I didn't know no better, you know. Girl, you got a big old ass, you know. But I know at my age, even if the bitch do got a big old ass, I sure ain't gonna say it. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying now, but I'm talking about um, you giving a person a compliment. You understand me? A compliment is
Well,
like
that is like a common
no,
girl, you
well,
know. I mean, you know,
well, no, that I wouldn't
that ain't
say.
what. Well,
I
what
wouldn't
kind
say
of
that was
compliments that you
a
do?
compliment
Hey,
is.
baby, you got a beautiful flower in
You
your hair.
understand me?
You know, you're an old
You
ass
understand
G.
me?
You know,
No, no, I would say,
well, cause
you
she
know,
gave you a plate of food.
no, I would say a compliment is how you doing, young lady? You're a very nice, you're an attractive young lady. You
First of
understand me?
all, that's why they gonna be upset, cause nobody says that anymore. If you gonna be an OG, you know you get your shit limited. You say one or two things, hey, yeah, mama, something like that. Hey, what up, little mama?
Yes, but a lot of women find that offensive. Even when I say like this here, you, I remember when I was coming up. You understand? You might, just a word that you use where somebody you met a young lady. You say, well, hey, how you
Yeah,
doing? How
yeah,
you doing,
yeah. You're
baby?
right.
How you doing,
You
baby?
know what?
You
You
understand
exactly
me?
right. I feel exactly where you come
You
from,
understand me?
cause sometime when cause that's a habit. That's what I call
Right.
women, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
How you
sorry,
doing?
babe.
How you doing,
Hey,
honey?
hey, babe.
Yeah.
I do that a lot,
Yeah.
and it's not from
It's
no.
not a sexual harassment.
No, it's
It's
not. I
just
don't come. Cause somebody just said that about me, but it's a habit. See, I call my girl Bay,
yeah.
Bay, Bay, but
Right.
like,
It's short for baby.
yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. It's a habit, you know, and
Right.
and
Yeah.
to me, it's a sign of respect.
Right. Yeah.
If I call you baby, If I say, hey baby, how you doing? You know, like that's the perfect sounds I do. Like
Right, yeah.
somebody came in the room, I said, hey babe, what's up?
Yeah.
That's how I am. It's like
Right,
that.
yeah. It's nothing
And
more
it's a
than,
form of respect to me.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
no
when
more
I
than a
said, I
compliment.
said in love.
Right, absolutely.
It's in
You
love.
understand me?
Yeah.
But I would think that what I'm trying to bring to, I think a lot of things that they're bringing up now is 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 not meaningless. You understand me? Whereby everything now you say is sexual harassment. Women want to holler at sexual harassment
Well, I'm gonna
and
ask
stuff
you
like
this
that.
question. I see you still stuck on that. How many chicks you raped on your job? You know, maybe it's
None.
something. It's I think it's something you
None.
want to talk about. You know,
I might have eyeballed them.
no. You retired from the bus. So what? It was a bitch in the back of the bus. After you turned the bus in, she was lying there with her legs wide open. You went in there and raped her.
No. No.
When is no enough for you guys?
No.
When is a no is enough for you guys?
It's always
I done
enough.
heard about all the
It's
bus
it's always
rapings,
enough. It's
the
always
drugs.
enough.
Y'all
You
sold
understand me?
drugs all through the city on the bus.
No, but
I
never
remember
was.
when y'all used to pick up dope dealers,
Yes.
and you knew they had 2 pounds, and they was paying you. How much was they paying you?
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80. Drop out. Yeah.
So what? They would just ride on your bus with you, and they just
Yeah.
paid you.
They just paid us. You understand?
You didn't have to do nothing but just allow them to get on the bus, right?
You didn't allow them to. They got on
You
the
was
bus.
making more money than that dude because
Yeah.
you had, remember that Fleetwood? What
Yes,
color
I
was
know.
that Fleetwood?
That Fleetwood was burgundy. You understand me? That
Did you
Fleetwood
wear
was
burgundy clothes at the time or
At
burgundy
the time,
brim?
yes.
You got a burgundy brim now,
I
don't you?
always dressed according to if my ride was burgundy, my clothes was burgundy. You understand me?
Man.
They used to call me Burgundy Slim. You
Yeah,
understand me?
you a
When I had that.
goddamn lie. Burgundy Slim.